Hey folks, as most of you all know by now, this condition of ours, this gut-related eczema, psoriasis, dermatitis, has everything to do with our gut, to do with our digestive health. And so eating the wrong foods, eating a poor lifestyle over a long period of time has disastrous yet hidden effects on our gut. We don't see them, they're out of sight, out of mind, but they're real and they have profound effects on our symptoms, on our health, on our skin. Inside the small intestine there's something called villi, which are small hair-like protrusions from the gut, and their job is to take nutrients from the food and pass it into our bloodstream. And what can happen over time is the villi can become damaged. So for example, this is what the villi looks like in somebody with celiac disease. The walls of the villi are only one cell thick, so they're really susceptible to becoming damaged by ongoing poor lifestyle habits. So then what a juicer does is very similar to what the human digestive system does. It separates the solids from the liquids. Now remember, it's the juice from the food that feeds you. It's the juice that contains all these vital nutrients that feed our cells, and the fiber is like the structure that holds it all together. So when our digestive system is compromised and not effectively carrying out its duties, drinking nutrient-dense juice that's already had the fiber removed is a surefire way of getting those vital nutrients into our cells. Now people always ask me, but Greg, I thought eating fiber was healthy. Why are you removing the fiber from the food, processing the food, and it's no longer a whole food? Surely that's not a healthy thing to do. Now, eating fiber is healthy. It is a very healthy thing, and we need to have plenty of fiber in our diet, which we get from our whole foods plant-based diet. If you're whole foods, if you're low fat, if you're eating a primarily whole foods diet, you'll be getting plenty of fiber from everything else that you eat. So don't worry about the fiber that you're removing from the juice, because you're doing this to flood your system with essential, vital nutrients that your body needs to do the healing. Especially if you're going through this healing process on the Eczema Healing Program, you need this vital nutrition just to power your body to heal. Another question I get a lot is, juices are expensive. Why can't I just make green smoothies instead? The problem with smoothies, and smoothies are great, don't get me wrong, but the problem with smoothies is you've still got the fiber there. So if you've got a compromised digestive system, your body is going to look at a juice very differently to how it's going to look at a smoothie, because a smoothie, the job of the body, of the digestive system to remove the solids from the liquids is still necessary, whereas with the juice you've already done that process. So if you've got damaged villi, if you've got a damaged digestive system, the job of assimilating the nutrition from fruits and veggies is going to be so much easier when it's made into a juice. Think about how much more nutrition you can pack into a juice, because you can, just the volume of produce that you can juice down, remove the fiber, pack in tightly into a dense, even that much juice in the glass, that's like a salad. That there's enough nutrition in there to fill a whole plate of salad. Right, so with a smoothie, you've got to add some kind of liquid. Typically, you've got to add water or some high water content fruit or something to pad it out, to make it drinkable. Whereas with a juice, you don't have to do that, because you're extracting the juice from the fiber, and you're just left with the pure juice. You're left with just the really high level, nutrient dense stuff. Taste is another huge benefit. For example, I don't really like the taste of kale. I tend not to cook with it. But with juicing, I can drink kale every day. I can consume 100 to 200 grams of kale in its pure, juiced, uncooked, organic form, and I can eat that and enjoy it because it's mixed with some carrots, some apple, and it's sweetened up, and it's easy, it's sustainable for me to do that every day as part of this healing process. I recommend drinking between a pint to a litre of green juice, dark green veggie juice every day. Kale strong, cucumber strong, cabbage strong. Get the greens into the juice. That's going to darken the color. When the greens are dark, that's when you know that they're dense with minerals. So get that juice in daily, especially if you're going through the deep detox, the deep healing phase. Get that pint of juice in daily. Once you've had your green juice, you can enjoy that feeling of the greens being in you. You haven't got to worry about chomping your way through, acres of lettuce and salad, and that's fine. If you've got time and you've got the jaw energy to do that, then go ahead and eat the whole form. But juicing for me is just so sustainable, and it's just such a surefire way of bypassing any issues you've got with your digestive system. So I hope that clears up a couple of questions I've had about juicing. Leave any other questions you have in the comments down below. And if you want to see a video about the juicer that I recommend, or the type of juicer that I recommend you do your dark leafy green juices in, have a look at this video here. And if you want to see how I incorporate a green juice into my daily lifestyle, have a look at this video just here.